Hello, everyone. Have you ever wondered why some organisms look different from others, or why you may have inherited certain traits from your parents? The answer to these questions lies in a fascinating process called mutation. Mutations are changes in the genetic material of an organism, and they can lead to new traits that may be passed on to future generations. Some mutations are harmless, while others can lead to genetic diseases or even be the reason why an organism thrives in its environment. Mutations happen naturally, but they can also be caused by external factors like radiation or chemicals. In this video, we'll explore how mutations occur, the different types, and how they shape the diversity of life around us. Let's dive into the world of mutations. Mutations come in various forms, and each type can have a unique effect on an organism. The first type of mutation we'll talk about is point mutations. These are tiny changes in the DNA sequence where a single base is substituted, added, or deleted. Imagine changing one letter in a word; it could create a completely new word. Similarly, point mutations can change the meaning of a gene. But not all mutations cause noticeable changes. A silent mutation, for instance, does not change the amino acid sequence of the protein, so the function of the protein remains the same. On the other hand, a missense mutation changes one amino acid, which can sometimes affect the protein's function. In more severe cases, a nonsense mutation introduces a stop codon too early, resulting in a truncated protein that may not function at all. As you can see, mutations vary from harmless to potentially harmful, but all of them add to the genetic diversity that fuels evolution. So, what causes mutations? Well, mutations can arise spontaneously during DNA replication, which is a natural part of cell division. It's like making a copy of a document. Sometimes, tiny mistakes are made. But there are also external mutagens that can cause mutations, such as radiation from the sun, harmful chemicals in tobacco smoke, or even viruses. For example, ultraviolet (UV) radiation from sunlight can cause mutations in the DNA of skin cells, which can sometimes lead to skin cancer. This is why it's important to protect your skin from excessive sun exposure. Interestingly, some mutations can be beneficial. In bacteria, for instance, mutations can lead to antibiotic resistance, allowing them to survive in environments that would otherwise kill them.
Now, let's look at how mutations affect proteins. Proteins are like the workers in your body, carrying out essential tasks. But a mutation in the gene that codes for a protein can alter its structure and, in turn, its function. Take sickle cell anemia as an example. In this condition, a mutation changes the shape of hemoglobin, the protein that carries oxygen in your blood. This small change in one amino acid causes the hemoglobin molecules to stick together, deforming red blood cells into a sickle shape, which can block blood flow and cause pain. Sometimes mutations don't affect the protein much, or they may even create a new, beneficial protein. But in other cases, a mutated protein can be malfunctioning, leading to disease. Some mutations have serious consequences and lead to genetic diseases. For instance, cystic fibrosis is caused by a mutation in the CFTR gene, which leads to the production of a defective protein responsible for transporting chloride ions across cell membranes. This results in thick mucus buildup in the lungs and digestive system. Interestingly, not all mutations cause diseases. In fact, many mutations are harmless and may not show any noticeable effects. But some mutations, especially in critical genes, can disrupt the body's normal function, leading to conditions like hemophilia, where blood doesn't clot properly due to a mutation in the gene that codes for clotting factors. Mutations play a crucial role in evolution. They provide the genetic variation that drives the process of natural selection. If a mutation gives an organism a survival advantage, it may become more common in a population over generations. For example, the famous case of the peppered moth shows how a mutation that darkened the moth's coloration helped it survive in polluted environments where lighter moths were more visible to predators. In this way, mutations help species adapt to changing environments, contributing to the vast diversity of life on Earth. It's nature's way of keeping things fresh and dynamic. So, to recap, mutations are changes in genetic material that can have various effects, some harmless, some beneficial, and others potentially harmful. Whether they cause diseases or contribute to evolutionary change, mutations are at the heart of the genetic diversity that makes life on Earth so rich and dynamic. Just think about it. Every time you see a new trait in an organism, like a new flower color or a unique behavior, it might be the result of a mutation that made life just a little bit different. And who knows? Perhaps the next mutation will help an organism survive in a changing world, or even lead to the creation of a new species. I hope this session has opened your eyes to the incredible world of mutations. Biology truly is the science of life, from the smallest change in DNA to the largest shifts in ecosystems. See you in the next lesson, where we'll uncover more of the wonders of life.